Hello random viewers and welcome to another video. This is another one of my I build an airplane and then show it off kind of thing. This is the VSA-J and I modeled it off of a small sports aircraft. I could link the video. I might link the video in the description that I was using for reference, and also for some of the stunts I did with this also got from that video. Anyways, this thing is jet powered. Most ones like this are propeller, but there aren't propellers in Kerbal Space Program, and this is completely stock. I probably should have put scatterer on here to make it look nice, but hey, it proves it's completely stock. It can fly at an incredibly low speed, and that makes it very useful for stunts. It has these flaps, which are pretty good, and I will be flying it with a yoke and rudder pedals, so that makes it really nice. So I've got my pitch, my roll, and I'm not touching the keyboard for any of that, and then my rudder pedals. It's relatively simple to fly. I mean, it is a tail dragger, which makes it annoying. And I did use these rover wheels, which is, you don't see that a lot in airplanes, but it gives it that not off-road, but more robust look. So I like to set it to locked camera and put it right about there. You get your throttle correct, start your engines, disable your brakes, then you pitch up all the way like this, and then just full power. And then it just picks up speed and it gets off the ground right before it hits about 30 meters per second. Well, sometimes it does have to go a little over 30. And then you can come back to like 50%. And with the flaps down, you can fly around at about a little over 50% throttle, and you'll fly incredibly slow. Very fun for stunts around the Space Center. I usually crash when I do these stunts. I'm not going to try to fly through the bridge. I did a lot and I kept dying, so we're not going to do that. So right now it's flying, for Americans out there, it's flying at about 100 miles per hour, but it can fly at 50, which is relatively low for an airplane. But if you retract the flaps, it goes a lot faster. At full power, you can brake about 400 miles per hour, 200 meters per second. And that's just because it has such a ridiculous amount of thrust. It can, if you put it at full power, climb at almost a 45-degree angle. Not quite, but about 35 degrees. Yeah, it can do that. It's gaining speed right now, and it's at this kind of angle going upwards. So that's a really insane thrust-to-weight ratio. Most airplanes don't have that, but that makes it very fun. It's very good for tricks and stunts because it's just so agile. I hope you enjoyed that first part of the episode. That was just me flying around the mountains over there. That was fun. That was also inspired by that one video. I'm going to try not to crash here. That's about it. Landing's pretty easy. You really just want to stall it right above the ground, and if it drops a little bit, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about lining it up on the runway. It can also land in a very short amount of space. You can land in quite a variety of areas. Just put your flaps down. It really jerks downwards when you do that. Engage your brakes, because you won't be needing them. And throttle down to about 0, and you just want to come in really nice and gentle. Once you see the shadow, it's just pretty easy. Keep it level, and just, yeah, well, I'll do this so that you don't have to see it. I bounced it there, which is very unprofessional of me, but there we go. Just stalled it right onto the ground like that, and that's how you do it. These rover wheels, I'm told they brake at relatively low speeds, but I haven't had one break on me, so that's good. Just, yeah, be smart with it. Because it angles up so much, that's what lets it get off the ground pretty early. But yeah, it's a relatively fun plane. I'll be putting it in my craft downloads folder, which is, of course, a link to that is in the description. You can get any of my crafts that I deem worthy of being downloaded there. And this one is, of course, the VSA-J. J is for jet, and then just very small aircraft. Because that's exactly what it is, being single man. It could be smaller, but no. I also have a VTOL version, but that one's really hard to fly, and I don't think I'm going to put it in the download, because it's just, some VTOLs are easy, some are not, and this one is just not fun, because, anyways, that's the VSA-V, and it's slightly different, but yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. If you own Kerbal Space Program, go ahead and check this airplane out, not this one, but the one I was just showing. And I hope you all have a very nice day.